Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. All right, today's video topic. Should you be squatting ass to grass below parallel? Want my opinion? No. It is my belief, my opinion, that it is detrimental to go below parallel, all right, with substantial amounts of weight. Now, I believe that you could do it and be perfectly fine with light loads. But as the load gets heavier, that all depends on the individual, what heavy is to that person. But I believe once you pass a certain threshold, that it's going to be very, very unsafe. It's going to be hard on your knees. It's going to be hard on your lower back. And it's going to cause some problems. This is my belief, all right? Why do I say that? All right, I say that because that's what I experienced. I've experienced bad knees. I've experienced some low back pain 20, 25 years ago when I did ass to grass. I was doing ass to grass. Now, do I have any scientific proof from what I am telling you not to do them? No, I do not. If you go to Google and try to put in something like are below parallel squats dangerous, you're not going to find very many people agreeing with what I say. So take my opinion, for what it is, my opinion, and experiment for yourself. But I guarantee you, I don't think personally I have my legs are my best body part, and I do not go ass to grass. I go parallel on a very good day when I feel strong, and if I don't feel so strong on a particular day, I go to 90 degrees, and I can move a lot of weight, all right? Will I be able to move that weight, that same weight? If I'm doing 315 for a set of 5, all right? Would I be able to do that ass to grass? Probably not, all right? I'm going to be right up front with you. But my legs look awesome. My legs are strong. They're about, what, 24-ish, 25? My legs are my best body part. And I don't feel the need, all right, to put myself in that position to go down that low, all right? And also going that low, what I find, what I see, when people tend to go that low, they don't have the experience, and what happens is their body moves forward, and they're in this, like, they're all crunched over, and it's like this, they're here, and then when they come down, they're like an accordion. They're all bent down, and that spine is all curved over, because that's how they come down. I've seen this over and over, and that's going to be dangerous, especially with a lot of weight on your back. And then if your whole priority, if you're fixated on, oh, I have to do ass to grass, and you push it down that low, you're going to end up effing yourself up or snapping some shit up. That's just my opinion, and I think you should heed by my opinion and check it out, because I'm telling you, I've seen this happen with many people. They blow disc, they have bad knees, all kinds of shit. When they stop going ass to grass, things improve and get better. Now, if you're a hardcore person and you do ass to grass squats and you disagree and you say I'm full of shit, hey, that's fine. I'm not trying to argue with anyone. I'm just stating my opinion and my belief on this whole ass to grass squat thing, all right? It's just my opinion, that's all. So I'm just going to say this. I think it's better for you to squat to parallel with good solid form and move through the movement without bending over a whole bunch. Tomorrow is number 2 in the rotation. I might film a segment of it to show you what I mean by keeping good, proper upper body form. I don't like to bend over. I like to come straight down as much as possible and use the hips and the buttocks to move your glutes, your hips and your glutes and your thighs to move the weight through its plane, through as straight a plane as possible, right? When you start getting into this whole thing, I got to go as deep as possible, I think you're going to run into some problems, okay? Now, is squatting per se bad to squat? Absolutely not. There's cultures around the world that eat in a completely squatted position. They go to the restroom in a squatted position. So it's not bad inherently to go all the way down. If you use your body weight, there's nothing wrong with squatting all the way down with your body weight. Or with a light weight, you're going to be fine. You put 135 on the bar, I can go ass to grass and sit down there all day long and just come up. I just believe that when you start pushing heavy loads, for me, a heavy load is over 250. When I get to 250 pounds, I don't go to below parallel anymore. I stay above parallel or 90 degrees. I get better stimulation, I get better hypertrophy, and I get better DOMs. Once you start going below parallel, you're getting soreness in areas where I don't want it. I've experienced it. I get soreness in the low back, all right? I get soreness in the knees, the lower legs. It just messes with me. But when I do my squats to parallel, focus on your glutes and your hips and your thighs and keeping the body as straight upright as straight as possible, I get massive stimulation and massive soreness in my glutes, my glutes, my hamstrings, and my frontal thighs. That's where I want the focus of the soreness. That's where I want the muscle stimulated. So, should you ass to grass or go ass to grass on your squats? My opinion, no. But you do what you need to do. You train the way you do. I'm not trying to persuade you to say that I'm going to listen to Martini and I'm not going to do it anymore. Check it out for yourself. You're not going to find anything online because everybody, your PhDs, your exercise guys, your YouTubers, everyone's going to say the greatness of ass to grass. Not me. I'm not there. That's not my camp. So that's all I got to say for this video. All right. My opinion, ass to grass, no, thumbs down. All right. Take care. We'll talk to you in the next video. Subscribe and like this channel. Ciao. We're out of here. Oh, yes. Update, baby. Yes, sir. Boy, I tell you, that heavy poundage shit is really, I'm telling you, those heavy workouts are really helping those shoulders. All right. We're out of here. Let's find the button. Ciao, my friends.